Welcome to this video titled Trigger-Based Journeys Inside of Dynamics 365 Marketing. My name is Craig Kreskis. I'm a cloud solution architect here in the US for Microsoft. I want to thank you so much for the investment that you've made in this video, prior videos, as well as upcoming videos that I am in the process of producing. Now, this video focuses on trigger-based journeys, as opposed to the previous video in this series that was titled segment-based journeys. Now, the key takeaway for you here is that trigger-based journeys allow marketers to react to customers' actions in real time. Now, the real-time nature of the journey ensures that marketers can respond to customers immediately and convert their expression of interest into a sale. Simply said, the journey is triggered by something. It could be physical or it could be virtual. An example of something physical is you'll see in our documentation when a customer connects to a Wi-Fi inside of a physical store. And again, journeys can be virtual interactions, such as visiting a shopping website. The other example you'll see in the online documentation around an abandoned shopping cart. Now, I've provided, just to supplement your education, documentation online right here that you can look at and review if you prefer to get a little deeper than what's provided inside of the video. You can see the example for a shopping cart abandonment. In this video, I will take you through creating the journey. We'll add branches to the journey, then add channels to those branches, and channels, remember, are email, SMS, text messaging, or push notifications. And then we'll save and publish that journey. So let's begin. And we'll begin by creating the journey. From the home page, all you need to do is simply create a journey. Begin by naming it. So I've got mine titled Marketing Form Submitted. And because this video is trigger-based, I'll keep that selected. Now, I want to go ahead and search for the triggers. Here again, mine is Marketing Form Submitted. And because of this form, could either be contact or lead, I'm going to choose lead. Now, before selecting create, you can further enhance or personalize this trigger by adding attributes. You see down at the bottom where it says condition. And you could do this from the trigger's core entity table or from entities and tables directly related to those attributes. If you want to get geeky, you can add up to 29 attributes to the trigger. And again, this allows marketers to get highly personalized journeys by using these out-of-the-box triggers without the need to create a custom trigger. Let's begin. We'll hit create. And now the journey creation has begun. Just as you did with segment-based journeys, the right panel allows for further personalization. You'll probably want to add or set a goal, probably set the goal based on new leads generated. Next, in the process, we'll go ahead and add branches to that journey. From the canvas, I'll insert, and you probably become very familiar with this window. I'll choose email, select and browse the email that I want to use in this. So whenever somebody submits a form, marketing form, this is the email we'll send out. Let's go ahead and select or insert a branch. So a general rule of thumb is that attribute branches are best suited for things that have already happened. That would be here, or you can use if-then branches to evaluate based on a desired customer's behavior occurring or not. So let's go ahead and respond to an action. And that action on my right panel is from the email. I want to go ahead and choose that anytime a lead clicks on a link inside of that email to take certain actions. So once that's selected, I'll create my branches. So again, once they click on that email, now on my branch, I need to choose the links inside of that email. So I have 4 links inside of that email, that welcome email. For branch 1, we're going to head learn more. For the second branch, I'll choose contact us. For the next branch, I have unsubscribe. And you get the point. So essentially here, I said once somebody submits a form, we send them out a welcome email. If they click on the link, let's go ahead and follow these branches of these actions. Now, it's always good practice to save your work. So once I've hit save, of course, I can publish that, but we still have some work to do here because the next step is to add channels to those branches. So underneath each one of your branches, I'm going to decide what channel, what message I want to communicate. For example, under unsubscribe, I might insert and send a text message. I'll choose what message that should be. Here it is, please don't leave us. So you can see the personalized message provided. And I'll do the same for the learn more and contact us. I'll insert. Now, I want to also educate you on some other features inside of this menu, and that's to allow AI, artificial intelligence, to optimize or to choose what is the best form or channel to send out to my audience. So I'll select 2, email and text, and then I'll choose optimize, and I'll explain a little more how this works in just a few moments. So I've chosen email and text message. I'll choose email and then determine which email. So this will be the intro to new coffee. And on the text message, I'll do a welcome or an intro to new coffee. So I've got a similar message in the email as I do in the texts, depending on, again, that channel optimization. Notice I've got a red exclamation point. I'm still not done, and this is kind of where that scenario needs to be further explained, and that is I want to choose my default channel. So this is going to provide you with a control group, and it's going to be applied to a percentage of your audience, in this case here, email. And then, as I mentioned just a few moments ago, I wanted to explain how this works. You're welcome to read more on the information tab. This means that you don't have to go through and manually figure out what each individual's preference is in terms of channels over another channel, and then change that in the settings. The AI model inside of marketing only collects historical data like email opens, clicks, and unsubscribes to determine the level of that person's engagement with a specific channel. We do not collect any transactional information or any other data from the contacts. When you're done, you'll hit save, and then of course at the end of this part of this, you would then publish your journey. Of course, when you're ready to put on those final touches. This video, again, was just to demonstrate the experience of creating a trigger-based journey. We started by creating the journey, we added branches, and then we added channels to the branch, and then we went ahead and saved and published that out. I want to thank you so much for the investment in this video, in the videos I've already published, as well as future videos that are about to be published on the landing pages. Thank you so much for your investment in learning about Dynamics 365 marketing. If you are interested in learning more about some of the upcoming live events, I provided the link at the bottom left corner for you to look at our upcoming calendar of events. Thank you so much. My name is Craig Kreskis, and I look forward to seeing you on a video real soon.